Welcome back to our channel. In this video we travel to the beautiful but unpredictable Namaqua National Park. Our first campsite is Kwass or Kwass, so come along and enjoy our travels.
We have finally arrived at the Namaqua gate. Kwass is busy opening it.
Right, so we've just gone through the entrance at Cederberg. We're now in the national park and our first glimpses of the sea. And we're going to be driving up along the coastline to our very first camp, which is going to be Kwass. A few camps before there we're going to be getting into some very soft sand along the route, so we will be deflating our tires soon. And so the very first camp that you get after the Cederberg gate is a campsite called Cederberg. This is the only campsite that does have water in those tanks, and it is accessible by an ordinary vehicle. But past this campsite you will have to have a 4x4 vehicle. And so although the Namaqua flower season is over, there are still masses of most beautiful veilchies. So we just had to stop the car, get out, brave the snakes that are apparently wandering around, and we had to film some of these veilchies. They are just too beautiful. For our viewers that don't understand Afrikaans, the English name for the veilchie is Cederberg. Take it down to 1.2, and if it gets any softer then we've got to go down to around about 0.8. We should get through on 1.2.
Right, we now put in our side canopy up, and then we're going to put the full tent onto it.
Well, here we are at Kwass. It is a beautiful campsite. We are just putting up the side awning, and then we have brought the side panels as well, as we're expecting a bit of rain maybe tomorrow. So this will give us a bit of extra protection. And over there is a protecting wall with a braai in the middle of it. Really beautiful spot. Slightly elevated, so we're looking down into this beautiful bay and the white sands. There is a spur of rock reef over there, and it looks like it is low tide right now. Turned out to be a very nice day, a little bit breezy at the moment, but the weather is looking stunning. Let's hope it holds. There is another camp next to us, but according to reception we're not expecting anybody during our stay, so we will be all alone in this bit of beauty. And then coming around 360 degrees and quite close to us is the Enviro Loo. They actually work very well. A lot of people are pretty grossed out by them, but there's no smell and they work very well. You do have to supply everything here yourself. There is no water or power, so please do come prepared.
7:15 and we woke up to pouring rain, but now the sun's coming out. As I said, Namaqua is mysterious. It's low tide, as you can see. Beautiful. Lots and lots of kelp today.
Right, second day in Namaqua. Woke up this morning to a bit of rain, light rain, then quite a bit strong wind and mist, and then on and off a bit of cloud, and the wind is consistent but it's not overbearing. So we're going to take this opportunity. We're really craving a bread, so we're going to try making a bread in the cob. It's a cob braai or cob oven, and the first bread we're going to make in here is the basic beer bread. So we just come back around to the table. I'm just going to go in that.
Okay, so I've just put in a dash.
Sorry Delia, showing the pan. Carry on.
Yep, just put in a dash of, so windy, everything's blowing everywhere. Oh, shit. Yeah. Still not open. Okay, a dash of herb and garlic spice. It's going to be more savoury bread. I put a dash of brown sugar just to take that bitterness away from the beer. A bit of black pepper. Salt. Then 500 grams of self-raising flour. I'm sure everyone knows this, it's a very well-known recipe. It helps if it opens. Okay, so it all goes into the pot. Get the beer. It's a big beer, so normally you only use one of the 375 mils about.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. So I get to drink the rest of that beer.
Yeah, you do.
There we go. This is a winner's recipe then.
Okay, so we just mix it in. Make it the right consistency. It's alright. Might be a bit moist, but let's see. Maak nie saak nie.
So the principle here is, instead of using yeast, we use the beer. That will be the rising agent with the inclusion of the self-raising flour.
Yeah. Right. Gonna have to use more beer. Sorry, Mark.
Yeah. Well, save me a sip. Well, it looks like you're gonna have to use the whole beer.
It does. Now you can have a full one. And then I just take a teeny bit of our beautiful extra virgin olive oil, which we get from, what's that place we get it from?
Buchanan's Kloof.
Yeah, it's the best olive oil in the whole world.
Botrefier.
Area. Oh, that's delicious, yeah.
But you're going to put a little bit of cheese and cheese topping on this one?
I am. I grated a whole lot of little packets of cheese before I left. Made life easier when you're camping. You want some on top as well?
Yeah, when you put it into the pan.
Okay. Didn't bring spray and cook, so just using a dash of olive oil.
But is that cob pan not non-stick?
Non-stick, yeah, but I never trust anything like that. Just in case. Right, now this goes in. Right, the last bit of cheese goes on top.
Right, so when the coals are ready in the cob, then we're going to go put it on there, close up the lid, and then just let it to cook. So Delia, it's not the worst place to ever bake a bread, is it?
No, actually I didn't have any sand in it yet.
Beautiful.
Okay, there's only about 4 or 5 pieces of charcoal at the bottom of this. You can pour to the heat.
No, there's actually 6.
6 pieces of charcoal. Okay.
Yep. We put the lid
On those lids, and let's sort of time it if we can.
and that's it.
Time it by the sun because our cones are flat.
Right, 60 minutes are up. Gonna lift the lid for the first time. That doesn't look too bad. That's cooked. Top didn't get as brown.
That's beautiful.
Right, according to Delia's sun timer, that's just over an hour. There is quite a strong breeze, so maybe it would cook a little bit faster without it. But here we go, let's see how this turns out.
You like the crust?
Oh, that looks pretty good to me. Look at that. Perfect. I've just woken up to a beautiful Saturday morning in this beautiful piece of paradise. Southeast has left us, hopefully for a while. It was pretty gusty and chilly yesterday, but today is just perfect. So as already said, this is Kwass. It's one of the campsites. Very nice. There are only 4 campsites here. We have been completely alone, which has been absolutely fantastic. In fact, I don't believe there are many people in the park at the moment. Kwass, I'm not sure where the name comes from. Kwass in English would mean brush or paintbrush, artist brush. This is my interpretation of Kwass. So maybe that's where the name comes from. This is just picture perfect or painting perfect. Beautiful place. So during high tide, these rocks, this little rocky reef that juts out here, virtually goes underwater. Just those in rocks there, the bigger boulders, they stay out of the water, and you see quite a few seals, a lot of pups around as well. They come in their bask out on that. In fact, there's one seal there right now, but unfortunately I don't think this camera is going to zoom in well enough for that. But there are quite a few seals around. Hear them. What noise does a seal make? But it sounds almost like a barking. And those that want to have nice, long, safe beach walks completely on your own, that beach just goes on and on. Unfortunately, there's a bit of sea mist out there at the moment, but also very nice, long, sandy, white beaches. So a view back from the beach of the actual Kwass campsite. There are two lower sites. You can see them there with their rock walls that have been built up. And then there are two higher ones where we are. And each two sites has its own enviro loop. And then a little walk back down to the beach. Beautiful crystal clear water, albeit chilly. And what else is to be expected on the Atlantic Ocean? So apart from the beautiful flowers and the beautiful faces that you get here, the bird life is just absolutely stunning. The beautiful seagulls, little sandpipers. But something that really blew us away, we discovered this seal around about 300 meters away from the sea, right in the bush and amongst all the faces and everything. Not quite sure what he was doing there, and but he was quite peaceful, didn't mind me photographing him, and then he started making his way back down to the ocean. So incredible sighting, just not sure what he was up to. And so this is our last evening at Kwass, and we are rewarded with this most beautiful sunset. What a delightful camp this is, beautiful vistas, very clean, very nice, and well worth the visit. Tomorrow we move on to the next camp, which will be Coral Bay. So please come along and journey with us as we travel through the Namaqua National Park. And remember, click the subscribe button and press the bell button so you will get notified of any new videos.